Hey guys, it's finally here. It's the first part of March and we're doing the build. Everything that you see here...
He mainly is, not me.
Everything that you see here is going in here. Let's do this. Let's put this thing together. Stick around. This ought to be good. Welcome back to the House of Randomness. Of course, I'm Midnight Banshee, and this here is my friend CrashOverride. He's going to help me out here, and we're going to put this thing together. So I just wanted to go over a little bit what's all going into this build. Now, granted, Ryzen has already launched, but I didn't go Ryzen, so please don't hate me for that. Well, you can, but it wouldn't do any good. I'm just going to lightly go over all the stuff that's in this, because a lot of this stuff you've already seen before.
Yeah, I would say a lot of it we've seen. We actually did this last time. You've done the AsRock already.
Yep.
You have done that, but I don't think you put a video up yet.
No, because I think everybody's done a video of that.
Okay, well.
So basically, what this entails is, of course, it starts off with the processor.
Yes.
And we're going Intel i7-7700K Kaby Lake processor. This is their current flagship product. It goes at a base clock of 4.2 gigahertz, boost to 4.5, and of course you can always overclock it, and it'll reach 5.0 with no problem. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to leave it at 5 because I usually tend to leave my systems on at 24/7, so it might go slightly slower than that.
Well, and I'm sorry guys, you kind of blame me because I'm the one who kind of guided him to the i7 and the NVIDIA card and everything, so
what are we going to use to cool it? Well, of course, we're going to use our Corsair H100i. This is the version 2. This has the Corsair link, so it'll let you monitor the temperatures from the Corsair link software.
Yep.
Got the power supply down here. We've got the EVGA
right down here, guys.
750 B2 processor. This is bronze certified, 80 watt power or 8 bronze
750 watts.
750 watts. It's 80 plus certified bronze. So that means you're getting at least 80% of the power that it draws from the outlet.
Yep.
All of this is getting mounted on the AsRock Z270 Taichi motherboard. And I gotta give props to Salazar Studio. He's pretty much the one who kind of inspired me to go with the Taichi, just because it looks really darn cool. And I knew that when I saw the Z270 variant, I wanted to do this one for my build.
Yeah.
So, also inspired by the same guy, is our TridentZ RAM. This is DDR4 going at 3200 megahertz. We got 16 gigs of it. Plenty for everything that I'm going to be doing with it, so that's going in there. The storage is the Crucial MX300. This is a 525 gigabyte SSD. That's going to be my main boot drive.
And you actually don't have the other drive in here, so...
Okay, so while it's not pictured, I do have a mechanical drive. It is a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte mechanical hard drive. And let's see, what else we got? Oh, of course,
you got a wonderful CD drive, something I still love. So,
but the case I'm putting this in doesn't have a 5 1/4 inch bay. So what this is an LG external DVD burner. This is a DVD writer. It's an ultra slim kind.
Yeah,
it didn't cost very much. It's like $22.
Not to say any of those anymore. You can get them cheap enough. So
right.
And this is portable, where it's outside the case. So even if you have a case like this where you don't have the ability for any regular optical drives, you get one of these, they just power into USB and it powers everything.
Right. Speaking of cases, if you don't know what this is, and obviously you haven't been around very long, this is the NZXT S340 Elite. I went with the all matte black finish with the tempered glass window. This is going to house all the goodness. And speaking of goodness, the elephant in the room right there. This is the EVGA GTX 1070 for the Win 2.
It is heavy as hell, guys.
Now, I've done an unboxing of this particular graphics card, and this thing is beautiful. It is gorgeous, and I'm really glad I got it. In fact, I've researched all this stuff here. I actually started out by watching the video from Tech Deals, where he did the $1,500 desktop PC. I'll put a link in the video description to his video. It's a really, really good guide for building a really nice, well-capable system. I tweaked it, of course. I used a different case, I used a different RAM, and I used a different graphics card. But most of this other stuff, well, of course, I added the DVD burner too. Yeah. But most of the other stuff is based on that build. So I give a shout out to him for doing a really good video series about how that one went together. So based on that, I knew I was in good hands.
Yeah.
So,
considering I talked you out of the 1080.
that is true. Because
Sorry,
I don't really
guys.
do a whole lot of high-end stuff. Now, granted, most of the stuff I do is 1080p, some 1440. So, granted, a lot of these components are really overkill for what I'm going to be using it for. But I figured this way, it's going to help me over a longer term. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So, we're going to put all this together, and we're going to time-lapse it, of course, like everybody does. And we're going to see how it looks. We're going to give you some nice sexy tech porn after the build's over and show you how it all goes together.
Well,
Let's do this thing.
oh yeah.
Okay, so the build is done, and
Hell yeah.
I must say, I'm very impressed. This thing looks awesome. It looks gorgeous. What do you think?
I'd say it's a sexy ass case, man. It's nice.
So, just to recap what all we put in here, we got the AsRock Z270 motherboard with the Corsair H100 IV2, 16 gigs of G.Skill DDR4 memory at 32 megahertz. We have our Crucial SSD at 525 gigabytes, got a 2 terabyte mechanical drive inside. And best of all, we have the EVGA GTX 1070 for the win 2. Again, I want to give a shout out to Salazar Studio for being an inspiration and showing so many cool videos featuring Taichi motherboards. I just really had to go get one just to put one in there because it looks freaking awesome. And a shout out to Tech Deals for his advice as well as conversations that we've had and the videos that he's put out regarding the $1,500 PC build, which I used as the baseline for starting picking out the parts for my build.
I kind of poked you in the right way too, man. You got the 1070 because of me.
And big shout out to CrashOverride here. He's my bro. He's been in a lot of our videos. I think sometimes I'd probably spend way too much if it wasn't for his advice.
I didn't make you spend that much.
Now,
I actually saved you some money.
You did. Now, keeping in mind, the total cost of this build was just over $1,650. What I'll do is I'll have links in the description to each and every single part that I used in this build. I'll have links to Amazon. I do have an affiliate account there, so if you buy any of the parts using the links in the description, it does help me out. It helps the channel out, so that way we can help bring you some more quality content. Greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, as always, go ahead and click that like button. It's right over there. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's down in that corner. You know where it is. And I am spent. It has been a really long day.
Yeah.
But it's been a satisfying result. We're downloading...
I haven't done that much. It's all him.
We're downloading Unigine Heaven right now, so we're getting that set up. We're getting Steam set up. We're gonna download some games, gonna run some benchmarks, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video to let you know how this thing all runs out.
Take it, this guy right here is going to be benchmarking the hell out of this system.
Oh, you know it. Oh, yeah. We're going to be benchmarking using games like Batman Arkham Knight, Watch Dogs 2, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well, you got my Doom. You also got Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Doom, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Probably going to do Metro Last Light.
Yeah, you got my Last Light and Last Light Redux. So,
yep, so we're going to test that. So there's going to be a whole slew of benchmarks to let you know how this thing runs. But we've got the EVGA software loaded. As you can tell, we've got Rock and the Blue theme, and same thing with the Corsair Link.
Yep.
Because it's got the pump all nice and blue also, because, you know, hey, blue is just an awesome color.
I prefer green or red.
But it is an Intel NVIDIA build, so, you know, hey, what you gonna do? I love it.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I like my computer, so. But this one is not bad. It's actually pretty nice. The case is definitely sexy as all get out. It's got the tempered glass, and oh, that's just so nice.
Yep. Having seen the S340 Elite in so many videos, I thought it was an awesome choice, and it turned out to be exactly the right choice for this build. And
I hope y'all enjoy all the footage. This is being done in full 1080p, so it's definitely a step up for our channels. I'd say that.
So, what do you think of the build? Do you think we did a good job? Is there anything that you would change? Anything you would have done different? Drop the comments down below. Love to hear from you. Love to always have a conversation with you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, this here is Midnight Banshee along with CrashOverride. And I always say, always be original, be yourself, be random, and learn something new every day because you should. And also,
don't forget to keep gaming in the corner, guys. Take care.
Catch you guys next time.